was rising when Amarachi zipped her small traveling bag and locked the door of her father's old house in Umuahia. The narrow street she grew up on was still quiet. Only the early morning hawkers were out, their voices echoing, hot akara o. Amarachi was 24, a fresh graduate in mass communication, and had just completed her NYSC in Akwa Ibom. Now she was heading to Lagos, Nigeria's land of hustle and hope. She had no job yet, but she had sent out over 30 CVs through cyber cafes during NYSC. She believed strongly that something would work out. Her mother cried as she entered the bus. "Amora, Lagos is not like here, oh, shine your eyes. Don't let any man deceive you." "I will be fine, Mama," she replied, hugging her younger brother one last time. She had 18,000 Nigerian nairas in her account, 2 changes of clothes, and one dream, to make it. Lagos hit her like a wave. The noise, the speed, the sweat. She moved in with her friend Chinya in the Egbida area. Chinya had finished NYSC 2 years ago and worked in a bank. She warned her, "Here, nobody helps you without asking for something in return." 3 weeks later, Amarachi got a call from one of the companies she had applied to, a small media agency in Ikeja. Her first day at the office was exciting. The walls were painted red and black. The staff looked busy. Her boss, Mr. Okon, a tall man with glasses and too much perfume, welcomed her with a fake smile. "You're very smart, and beautiful too," he said, eye-scanning her in a way that made her skin crawl. At first, he acted friendly, giving her lunch money, complimenting her clothes. But soon, his behavior changed. He would stand too close, touch her hand during meetings, and once sent her a message late at night. "You looked really good in that dress today. Imagine what you look like without it." Her heart dropped when she saw the message. She ignored it. The next day, he called her into his office and locked the door. "Amora, you're special. If you treat me well, I can double your salary. Just say the word." She stood up immediately and opened the door without a word. From that day, she avoided him. But it got worse. He started giving her impossible tasks, shouting at her in front of others, saying she was slow. When she refused to stay late one evening, he said, "This industry is not for children. You better learn how to behave if you want to grow." Amarachi endured it for 3 long months. Every night she cried on her mattress in Chinya's tiny apartment. She didn't tell anyone. She was ashamed. One night, after he tried to touch her waist again, she packed her bag, typed her resignation letter at the cyber cafe, and left without looking back. Her money was almost finished. She stopped eating lunch, worked to save on transport, and avoided phone calls from home. She didn't want her mother to know things were falling apart. Then, by chance, she met a girl from NYSC camp who told her a hotel in Suralere was hiring a receptionist. The pay was not much, but at least it was something. She got the job. The hotel was small but neat. Her job was to check guests in, answer phone calls, and stay at the front desk till 9 p.m. At first, everything seemed okay. The manager was a woman, Madam Ejiro, who didn't smile much but liked things done well. But after some time, the comments started. "You dey work for hotel?" People said with raised eyebrows. Even Chinya's friends whispered behind her back. "Hotel girls, we know what that means." Guests would wink at her, slip phone numbers with money attached, and say things like, "I fit make your life sweet. 1 weekend only." She refused them all. One night, a man followed her out of the building and said, "Why are you pretending? We know why pretty girls like you work here. You think you're better than the others." Her legs trembled as she rushed into a kiki. Later that night, she sat on her bed staring at the wall. It felt like she was trapped in a cage where every path led to danger. She was tired. Not just in her body, but deep in her soul. The next day, She turned in her resignation letter again. This time, Madame Ejero looked her straight in the eye and said, "I was once like you, but the world doesn't care about our innocence. Be careful out there." Weeks passed. Her account was empty. Chinya was losing patience. "Amora, it's been months. You've quit 2 jobs. What do you want me to say to my landlord? You've not contributed anything." "I'll find something soon," she whispered. She began to fear her phone ringing, fear it would be her mother asking for money, fear it would be the bank reminding her she was broke. But she decided to start a remote job so it can help with her bills.